listed at 6'7", 320.
Much bigger than that. He made a big block there. Moss buys a little time. Puts it into traffic. Did he pull that down? Kyron Hudson. Oh my goodness, what a catch.
Play action. He does look to throw. Sidesteps pressure, launches downfield, has a man, and it's caught by Solomon Davis. You wanted a shot, you got a shot.
But they hadn't done much on the ground in this game.
Oh, look at Arch Manning. Oh, hit him with the two-step. Arch Manning, touchdown.
And he's going to flare it. No, he flared it right into the and it's intercepted. Picked off on the fly. Running down is Gabe Powers for another defensive touchdown.
To Hershey, and they have Parker Lewis, who has a strong leg. Lewis handles the kickoffs. Here is Scatterboo. Contact, balance, stays on his feet, and rumbles into the end zone. You want to stay boxing analogies? Rumble, young man, rumble. What a run by Cam Scatterboo.
Boise State back on offense. Ashton Jeanty, breaks free. Has a player tracking him down. It's TJ Smith. Can he get to him? Jeanty, touchdown. Get out of town. 75 yards, a new school record, 6 touchdowns today.
Here's Durham. Here goes the freshman sensation, Caden Durham. And the Golden Band from Tigerland is going to play into the night.
Rules and regulations that won't cause us to be sued for antitrust violations, and we're just at that point.
Bazelak once Fannin. What a catch! What an adjustment from Fannin. Another highlight reel to add to his highlight reel. Wow! You like that, Commiss?
That was very much so.
Moss, quick throw, intercepted. It's going to be a pick six. Will Johnson will take it for the Wolverine touchdown.
Up top into the end zone. Caught. How did he make that one? Travis Hunter.
There's a lot of calm and command from Milroe at the start of this game. He's got to have it right now. And they take a downfield shot. And the catch is made. It's Ryan Williams, still spinning free. Touchdown Alabama, they answer in one play. 75 yards for the 17-year-old. Are you kidding us?
I mean, he's never going to have statistically eye-popping, ridiculous numbers because he's got such a great supporting cast, but he's been very solid today.
Stands in, gets it off. London Humphreys down the sideline and into the end zone.
And there goes his number one target, Tigger Restrepo. He looks that way. Instead, it's up the seam. And in stride, he's got Elijah Arroyo. Oh, the tight end. Eyes on the end zone. There's the Canes answer. 74 yards.
Came here to play for Lane Kiffin, knowing how he develops quarterbacks. And they keep it on the ground. And a huge hole for Ulysses Bentley. Here he goes. Bentley straight down the middle of the field. From the doghouse to the end zone. An 89-yard sprint.
Sanders
with a clean pocket, looking deep for Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Oh! Will Shepard, full extension for his first Colorado touchdown.
The Panthers need their defense to get Louisville off the field, and the bobbled ball on the edge is caught. Sprint down the sideline for Chris Bell. Adios.
They've been bringing pressure a lot these last few drives. Showing it again here.
They run it. Harris breaks free, has the first down, makes a man miss. It's a foot race. Rajay Harris, 86-yard touchdown.
And it has to go into the boundary.
Warner throws. That ball's intercepted. This will be a pick six. Adrian Maddox does it. And that's how this first half will end.
No timeouts left either side. 4 seconds to go.
You're an offensive receiver. Keep that ball alive. Last play. Hail Mary. Huff gets it off. Gets to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown! Cam Vaughn behind the pile. Incredible!
Landry fakes a handoff. And it's intercepted. Tipped and then caught by Ritzy. And the big fella still rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. He's going to go the distance. If he can catch his breath, that is a touchdown. Can you believe that? A tip, a pick, and Javari Ritzy.
Let's see if he looks for him here on third down.
Spread it out 4 wide. Air Force comes with a blitz. Fowler Nicolosi. What a catch! Caleb Goody brought it in with 1, and he's gone. Caleb Goody like a blur. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Coming out, playing in front of another sellout crowd on a beautiful day is going to make things go by pretty well here.
Kickoff from Andrew Lastafka is taken deep by Angel Johnson, and what a start this would be. Johnson makes the kicker miss, and he's into the open field. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, South Dakota State.
Smartly trying to get a reroute, and all rushing from one side.
The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wisner, just like 1994.
For Ewers. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State scoop and score and dagger from 82 yards.
18 yards, the Jackson State transfer Rucker. First down, quick pass intercepted on the far side of the field. Javen Williams with the pick, and Williams takes it in.
Draw, Mestamaker, plenty of room, and he's got the sideline. He's still alive, and so is North Texas. Drew Mestamaker with a 70-yard rip.
Eli Holstein, the quarterback, the freshman quarterback here for Pitt. How's he deal with a little bit of adversity?
Desmond Reed, give it to him. Slashing up the middle to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Play clock down to 2. Gabriel scanning the field on his toes. Throws late and completes it.
Tez Johnson cuts it to the outside. Did he get there? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Oregon.
Line
line to their clear advantage, but the Mountaineers taking the muscle to one of the best groups in the trenches in the nation. And now a long pass play down the sideline, caught to the end zone. Touchdown, Black and Gold.
Wow. Now,
Mekhi Jackson, another score.
Making the difficult things look easy, not getting ahead of himself, and finding a rhythm.
Irv Mulligan hits the hole. Wow, bounces off the tackle, and it's off to the races for Mulligan. He's in.
Take that, take that, take that. He blew him up in the hole.
5-4, 54 yards.
Duke scored on its opening drive. Tacked on a field goal on its last series. Looking for more here. Malik Murphy going to Pinkel. He's got him. Touchdown. Well done.
McCree, the tight end, on the move, will pull it up and throw the sideline. It's intercepted by the guy that's been picked on all day. Christian Gray down the sideline. Gray still going, and he is on his way for a Notre Dame touchdown. There is a flag down.
First down. Handoff up the middle. Frank Beason breaking free. Big Frank Beason heading to the end zone, diving for the pylon. Touchdown middle. Frank the Tank to the rescue. And Frank the Tank would not be denied right there.
Two guys they like a lot. Play clock down to 1. Sawyer pumps, lofts towards the end zone, and it's picked off. Right into the arms of Rashawn Pleasant. He's still going. He's got green grass in front. It's a pick 6 for Tulane. And this Green Wave defense showing out in a big way. 100 yards to the house.
Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Texas facing a 3rd and 14. Pressure comes. Ewers on the move. Clips it downfield. Going up and making the catch is Golden. His second huge play. Again, he beat Daniel Harris.
On 3rd down and 7, here comes the pressure. Retzloff reads it, gets up through it. He's got a first down inside the red zone, still going, and he's gone for the touchdown. 29-yard scramble for Jake Retzloff, and it's a first drive touchdown for BYU.
It was nice to see the respect level between the two sides.
Yeah.
It's a play fake by King. Wide open as Rutherford caught it, backs up, now will stride in. One throw and a touchdown for Haynes King.
Hines a running back, but he also is a receiver. He's caught 22 balls this year. Shager back with time. A deep shot and a catch. Ashlock. It's Crowdus. Touchdown, 74 yards. That is a Shager bomb.
I was just going to say, you know what they call that around here. Shager bomb.
He's got to come up and make sure you tackle. No quick scores.
Salem over the middle. There's an interception. It's Sean Dolak, his second of the night. Dolak showing off some skills, some hurdling. Gets a blocker to the outside. Dolak to the end zone. What a return! A pick 6, 60 yards, and a hurdle.
His former teammates are in a fight in Fayetteville over on ABC right now. Here's Mendoza. Mendoza firing a strike. He's got his man. Big tight end running free. Jack Endries. He's into the end zone. 57 yards.
On 3rd down, Agway steps into this one, lofts it up, trying to hit another big one, and oh my goodness, it's caught by Elijah Badger. How in the world did he come down with that catch?
High formation, Caleb Johnson, second man through. Straight up the middle. Now left side. Caleb Johnson. A foot race. What a game for number 2 all the way down. Darian Porter knocked him out of bounds, but he's got another huge run.
wants this to be a high possession game. Out of the backfield, it's Neal. Catch and run for Devin Neal. Oh boy, there he goes. The local kid from Lawrence scores first and sets Kansas City into a frenzy.
On either side of Blake Horvath. Horvath will pull it from Heidenreich, and an open field for Blake Horvath. Yes, he can run all the way down the field. Give that pinhole just short.
They have 2 losses, one leading by double digits this year. It was a 17-0 lead for JMU. Marshall has the momentum, and they will tie the game. Jadarius Green McKnight. Give me that.
But unfortunately you didn't, and you got pass interference.
3rd and 19, the penalty results in an automatic first down. Dampier on the move, heaves one deep, down to the 5. And the catch was made.
There's a lot of coaches that jump in the portal from time to time, too. For much more money. Yes. Manning taking a shot on the post. Room service. Wide open. Wingo. Touchdown.
Stanford transfer picked up 29 there. 6 passes of 20-plus. Make it 7. Arian Smith isn't tackled and scores. Lanier had arms on him. Gordon trying to get downhill. Gordon! There's the All-American. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
From the get-go today, and he starts up. Opening series of the second half, and he will move the pocket right. Throw on the run, down the sideline. Douglas the catch. Douglas is gone to the 5. Touchdown, 71 yards.
They do send 5. Kopp off the edge, and he takes him down. Ball's loose. Kopp picks it up. And he's dragged down inside the 30 by Sam Hicks.
At the 36 of Michigan. Rourke straight drop this time. Gonna go long. Airs it. Got a man there. Got it. Elijah Surratt. Touchdown. 36 yards.
Thrilled to have the CFP committee look at this game and go, this is representative of what SMU is.
Stone throwing for the end zone.
And caught. What a catch by Keyshawn Smith.
LSU trying to get off the field here. Both Haynes and Miller in the backfield. First time we've seen this look. And now Miller motions out. Milroe just takes off. Guess what? Quarterback run. Jalen Milroe to sprint. Number 4 with his 4th rushing touchdown. 72 yards. A dagger to the Tigers' hopes. And Milroe.
20 seconds runs off the clock.
Glasser deep throw is intercepted. Nasir Bowers could go all the way. Touchdown, Toledo.
Red zone trip for Florida A&M, trying to extend this lead. Clock runs under 3 minutes on the snap. Give is to Levante Somerset. Somerset steamrolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida A&M.
He would not be the starter here in this football game this afternoon.
Wimson. Deep down the field, shows that strong arm pass is caught. Jamori Mack
Conklin will take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. 83 yards.
Float right on in the end zone.
He was. I used to think moonwalking was a thing. Look at that. 7:50 to go. This is Claiborne, who has had a profound impact on this opening half, and even more now. Claiborne on the loose. Got some real estate in front of him. Claiborne, how do you like that answer? Wake isn't fake. What a touchdown run.
Back out of the ball game. Played at Timber Creek High School. Ooh, Seals takes a big hit there. Ball comes out. It's taken away. That is Sterling Lane the second, trying to run away from everybody. Sterling Lane with a big defensive play for Arizona. 70 yards after the strip for a score.
Feels like a pretty important 2 minutes for both schools here. Here's Watson, wants to throw. Deep shot, and open is Lane in stride. 10-5 touchdown.
Especially with the clock where it is against the team that can control the ball, like Iowa State. Sorsby! One more time! Hello, how do you do?
Oh, man. Ryan Berger, after the backup on the penalty, is going to take off. Berger darting down the middle of the field. There goes Berger! Inside the 30! Berger to the 15! Taken down by Red Murdoch. And the Berger faithful are hyped on the Liberty sideline.
A pump. He's got a man open. Allen wide open. Marcus Allen racing to the top to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown with a quick score. 78 yards.
15-yard run on a 3rd down and 13. Little play fake to Maffa all day to throw, and he's looking for the home run ball. And wide open, spinning the catch, and that is a touchdown for Westco Jr.
Pressure again. It's picked up, and on the slant, the catch is made by Jaden. Greathouse is free. Greathouse gets a block. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense comes back to life for the first time since the first quarter. 75-yard drive, aided with a penalty.
I was going to say the same thing. I ran track and field. I had a hard time staying in my own lane.
Oh, my intercepted! Goodness. Red Murdoch, pick 6! 30-yard house call for the linebacker.
See, the backers are moving. Here they come.
Heavy pressure. Howard delivers downfield. And Smith, he's got it! Jeremiah Smith hadn't had a touch in the second half until that.
With that more bulk that Donovan can bring, almost like a fullback running, and he finds Muse, his 5th catch. Muse off to the races. He's got a blocker.
Yeah.
That's Sanford, touchdown.
Here to take this down to 1. And Thornton out of the game, as you saw, with an injury. Here's Sampson on the cutback inside the 20. Sampson busts it loose into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown number 20 on the year for Dylan Sampson.
Shallow crosses, partner, don't they?
Yes, they do. They're really doing everything you're not supposed to do, per se.
Oh, picked off. That's intercepted. Jordan Oladokin to the house. Touchdown. Oladokin and Bowling Green.
And finds a way to make a huge play for Air Force.
38 yards is the longest pass of the day. Can Boucher follow it up? Latham catches. Cities. He has plenty of room. To the 10. Jukes inside. Touchdown Air Force. Where did that explosion come from?
We heard a lot of players in camp, and we heard it from, here's an interception. A flag though on the near side of the field.
Pick 6.
Are we going to take this one back all the way? Elijah Cannon to the end zone. 50-yard interception return if the flag doesn't nullify things.
Was that Cannon?
his upper back, his upper vertebrae. Those are two big guys to be out for Oregon right now. I'll try to keep you updated.
And the bad news gets worse. Trevion Henderson is loose down the sidelines, all the way to the end zone. It's a Crimson avalanche here in Pasadena, 66 yards.
Now they'll reach into the bag of tricks. Little end-around action to Kobe Campbell, and he has the corner. Campbell in a foot race. Stutter steps to the 10 and is drugged down at the 7. 40 yards on the end-around to Campbell.
Because we still have the game in the balance here with 4:26 left. D'Angelo Durham has given the Cowboys a spark. He's in the backfield, but that's over the middle to Matthew McAllister. His first big play for the Pokes all the way. 80 yards. How do you like me now?
You get not out of the shotgun. They're 2 of 3 on 4th down this year. Pavia wants to throw. He goes down the middle. It is caught. Touchdown. Vanderbilt and Junior Sherrill. That might be the most Diego Pavia play ever. On 4th and 1, he goes deep. His family thrilled with this one. Vandy holds on to his lead, and they extend it.
First down at 10 to the 33. Now watch this trick play coming up. Down the field. Caught. Touchdown. L.J. Martin. What a throw.
You just go get in the sight line, but you go straight across. Good question.
3rd and 7. He's covering our bases.
Yep, that's fine.
Finley will step up in the pocket. Airing it out. Golden over the shoulder. It's caught. Touchdown, Akron. 56 yards.
Pine looking for Burden. No, into the end zone. Jump ball. Caught. Touchdown, Theo Reese. The former Sooner hauls it in for his second of the night.
By giving a look back to the sideline.
Late toss to Love. He goes up and over. Said he wouldn't do it because of the knee. He's just hurdled somebody in the 6th different game this year.
They got this interesting formation. Normally they shift, but they're not going to. Direct snap. Davis going to throw it into the end zone. It's picked off. Intercepted by Moore, and he's still going. Moore past the 30 to midfield. They finally get him down at the 42. A trick play that backfires.
4th down and 2. Trailing by 2 possessions. Scadaboo's going to try to throw it downfield. And it is caught. And into the end zone goes Malik McClain. Cam Scadaboo. 3rd down and 2. Murphy sprint right. Downfield throw. What an unbelievable effort from Jomo.
2 touchdowns in the last 2.5 minutes to take the lead, and now the Panthers in the final minute trying to tie it up or win it. Bayer goes to the other side, and it is caught by Hurst, and that's a touchdown!
Wow. Just wow.
Gene T over 2,000 yards rushing on the ground for Boise State as they try to pick up the Group of 5 bid into the college football playoff. Here's Purdy on play action. He's looking deep. Purdy has Omega Blake. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Milroe taking a shot downfield. My goodness, wide open. Ryan Williams, the true freshman, taking it to the house. 84-yard touchdown.
This time just hands it off. And Martinez lowers the shoulder, breaks free. He's headed inside the 10 and muscles right on into the end zone. He took to Marion McDonald for a ride. He said, hitch on, we're going to touchdown land. 1 They just get it off into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch by 12.
Pressure's picked up. Green will go. Green shaking loose. First down and more. Taylon Green cutting it to the end zone. Touchdown!
This drive began with 9:20 on the clock. Singleton breaks free! Nick Singleton, house call! Touchdown!
Give to Bennett. Bennett's got a crease. Bennett is going to score.
To start with, Coach Drayton's a great man. Did a great job working with our kids off the field, the work we've done in the community and in the classroom. However, we want to win championships.
And not to cut you off, but Owen McCown just cuts one loose and takes it all the way to the end zone. 75 yards for a score.
Play action pass again, Lagway looking to go deep. Another long shot, looking for Tank Hawkins, and he got him. Rookie to rookie. 36 yards and a touchdown.
Meet your goals of the season. Limit that yards after contact by the running game. And here's a pass that is caught and slipping through, heading to the end zone. It's Dollison. Was quiet the last home game, but he puts the Dukes up by 6 more.
Collins. Bachmeier makes a move. Bachmeier looking for a lane. To the outside, Tiger Bachmeier. Down the sideline. Bachmeier's gone. Touchdown Stanford. 90-yard punt return.
And of course, it's a first down, and the ball's out close to midfield. Genty bounces outside, has a seam. Ashton Genty, he's 10, he's touchdown, Boise State.
Fake razzle dazzle, got him.
Has a man open, it's Keenan Hambrick for the touchdown. 34 yards out, and just like that, bam! They're back. You knew it wouldn't be long for Alabama A&M's offense to start going, Jay. You've said it multiple times tonight.
Frazier straight ahead and straight in. Oh, it's great in 8. Georgia wins it. End around. Martin. Cuts it upfield. Nice move by the true freshman, Josiah Martin. Pater. Touchdown.
They got it with Latham last time, and they get it again, and they're going to get a lot more. Latham pulls away, tripped up inside the 5, down at the 3-yard line. The play of the night so far here on the road for the Colonels.
Yard on the play. Jenkins reading the defense. Fires far side. It's picked off again. Another interception. Philip Dunham with the convoy. Philip Dunham. Oh, he got bit by the turf monster inside the 10. Oh, he was going to go coast to coast. They're sending the house.
Blocked! Bulldogs got it! Caught at the 25!
Down in 7. Artopius to the far sideline. It's caught in stride at the 42 by Phillips. Across the 50. Off to the races. No one's going to catch him. Wow! Did you see him turn on the jets? Phillips goes 84 yards for the score, and the Mocs have the lead.
Need a touchdown. Snyder lets it go to the end zone.
Final play.
It is caught! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable! And they're an extra point away from a tie game in Ypsilanti.
Palmer Williams, just his second punt of the evening. Low snap, and it is blocked. Boom! And it is picked up and will be taken in for a touchdown.
And they still have most of this second half with a lead. Fowler Nicolosi, plenty of time, guns it deep, down the side, right in stride, that's a touchdown. Tommy Palmer, 53 yards, first catch of the year.
Didn't hit a deep shot against Texas. He was almost perfect against Tennessee and Oregon. Haven't had to employ that tonight. Judkins breaks free. Quinshon Judkins hits a sprint. And they'll finally run him down at the 5. An explosive play for Ohio State. Pick it up where they left off. Grab 70 right there.
Soft coverage from Lockridge against Smith. Lewis. Deep heave over the top to Burleson. He got it! Touchdown! The first TD for Nate Burleson, the second.
A couple of big bodies in front of your running back.
Now Beck rolls, throws end zone. Bell. Yes! There are flags down. As it stands, it's a 31-yard touchdown.
Texas A&M, their second possession. That opening touchdown drive was their 5th opening touchdown of the season. Here's Amari Daniels, breaks a tackle. He's got a lot of room. Daniels to the 20, to the 10, and he is to the end zone. Amari Daniels, 71 yards.
That time Nebraska did it. And the low extra point is blocked and scooped up by Ashton McShane. Trying to run it back for something for Boston College, and he does on the blocked extra points.
They line him up in the slot. Empty set. Nick Polis, your quarterback, got the start today. That one is picked off. That'll be a touchdown, Kentucky. Maxwell Hairston, his first interception of the year.
Momentum. Yeah, I mean, defensively, that's not too bad, but you got to get the offense going, and that's what's really hurt them here. As Will Risco kicks off, Iman Dennis on the return for Ohio. He's going to head of steam. Dennis across the 40, one man to beat. Iman Dennis trying to take it to the house, and he will do it for Ohio. 96 yards for the touchdown.
So much for that.
4th down. Bullock retreats, stands in the pocket, fires to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Eli Finley on the receiving end. The tight end working himself wide open in the middle of the end zone, and a strike thrown by the freshman Evan Bullock. And Louisiana Tech has its first lead of the night.
Johnson was coming in motion. Now Ward's back to throw. He's going to throw deep, and a wide open receiver. Tavion Smith hauls it in over the middle of busted coverage. And Tavion Smith has his second touchdown as occasion.
Bringing a good foundation of his staff with his Michigan ties, especially that Lloyd Carr program. Pitch out to Stewart. Makes a man miss. Terrion Stewart's on the run again. There goes the bully. Does he have 3 in him? He does. Touchdown, Stewart, and touchdown, BG.
Labish out of the pistol. Fakes to Lukes.
rolls, looks, he's going deep. He's got a man. Touchdown, Central Michigan, Chris Parker from Joe Labus.
Nice play there, nice ball fake, little naked boot standing there. He's got the whole field to look down.
Good coming out of that tent. 2nd and 10. And Noel again. Look at this. Nate can have some speed, and he stays on his feet.
He takes off, running up the middle, first down, inside the 35, he's going to go! Cade Klubnik, touchdown Clemson, 50 yards!
All Ivy selection from Yale. Play fake, King, pressure comes, he'll let her fly deep downfield, looking in stride and making the catch is Singleton. 1st and goal, Georgia Tech.
From the 35. Daniels looking, throwing over the middle to the end zone. It's Skinner. Quentin Skinner. 2nd touchdown catch of the game, and Jalen Daniels throws a dime.
Silas Bolden with a chance as the return man to set up Texas in good field position as he returns it from the 25. And he breaks through. Look at Silas Bolden. Goodbye.
I actually like that decision. I think the timeout's more valuable than the 5 yards.
Sellers taking a shot wide open. I'm talking room service. It's caught at the 20 by Campbell.
Muhammad stays in the backfield with Williams, who wants to throw here on 1st down.
Plenty of time. Going deep. Man's there. Got it. Touchdown, Washington. And it's Giles Jackson.
Marcel Reed takes a low snap, looking right, throws middle, incomplete, and intercepted on the tip ball down the sideline. The return from Akili Arnold, and then a penalty flag at the end of that play.
McCord looking right the whole way, lofting it into one-on-one coverage for Meeks, and he reels it in. Wow.
The focus needs to get back focused so they don't turn the ball over.
3rd and 5. Holstein the other direction, and it's intercepted by North Carolina. Caleb Koss. 1 man to beat and no problem. The pick 6 for UNC.
The last thing you want here is for another drive to stall.
Pressure. Samanza gets rid of it. And has Powick in stride. There he goes inside the 5 for a touchdown. 55 yards on 3rd and 10. And the first touchdown of the year.
Early in his career, he's out in California way back as they go to a flea flicker here, and this pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Pirates. Savone Revel Jr. He's going to take it to the house.
They got 5 receivers in this set, most we've seen all day. Going down the seam with the target open in Rucker. He cuts it back. Rucker inside the 10, trying to change the game in the blink of an eye. 78 yards he goes to the house.
He's had 2 touchdowns taken back by flags as Harris. Now Hunter Helms going to take a shot deep. Head throw is caught. Pulled in. Marquise Buchanan. Touchdown.
Started at their own 13-yard line. Battled poor field position a lot of the night. They have a receiver wide open. Cam Coleman has an Auburn touchdown. He got behind Xavier Brown for a 29-yard score.
Eberle gets it away. He's had a good senior year. And it is returnable for Thomas. A lot of running room for Thomas. Eberle can't get to him. Session trying to chase him. Thomas is gone for the Miners. Cam Thomas hadn't played in over a month. He has made a huge impact today.
Or South Carolina's opportunities as well.
And Vanderbilt's a team that loves to play with the lead.
Klubnik floats one deep as Williams. Double coverage. Hauled in again. Kilgore and Smith had him sandwiched.
Chapman motions out. Again, they'll throw. Downfield, wide open. Touchdown, Navy. His name is Kent. He can run like Kal-El. 61 yards to pay dirt.
Allen back to punt. Gets off a booming punt, and Sparks backpedals at the 20 to return. Sparks across the 40. Goes Sparks across midfield. Sparks inside the 20, and he's gone. Touchdown.
As a receiver again and it's going to be a double pass. Aller loads, fires deep. Man, there is Warren. Got it! Touchdown, Penn State. The two-quarterback system worked that time. Rabula back to Aller, downfield to Warren, touchdown.
Play clock running down, got it off. Van Buren again takes a shot to the end zone. Caught, what a catch by Akari. He had Humphrey draped all over him, 35-yard touchdown.
Virginia taking home at BC at Cal in the next handful.
Is that Pitt game looking like the game of the year so far in the ACC between two surprising football teams?
Look at Bailey. Caught. Noah Rogers at the 10. Touchdown Wolfpack.
Play clock getting short. Does Egan see it? He does. Now it's Nash. Jump ball at the goal line. And he's got it. A go-ahead touchdown for Nick Nash.
Martinez picks up enough for the first down. Arroyo, the tight end, in motion. Ward throws downfield for his big tight end. Shovels and hangs on. Elijah Arroyo takes it inside the Tech 20.
But penalties continue to be a killer for NIU's defense. Now 6 penalties on NIU in this game. Tracy, double pass, has Virgil in the end zone. Touchdown! Whoa!
Disguising all these plays for Boise State.
Jeanty has a seam, and Jeanty to the 20. Jeanty to the 10. Jeanty to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Does have an interception this season. Second down, they'll go a little more conservative. Don't tell that to Bryson Washington. Touchdown. 51 yards.
One of the best players in the country with a hat trick. And Denver won it 5-2. Third down here. Bauman taking his time, gets it to Pierre Jr. Pierre Jr. showing burst, and I don't think anyone's going to catch him. Takes it to the house. 53 yards for the touchdown, and South Dakota takes the lead.
He dropped 5 in a row coming into this one.
Not that long.
No, not that long. Head over here is going to go to Conley, and Conley's got to see him. There goes Conley, trying to get his second score of the night. Yes, he does. 50 yards.
He's got to read him. Iamaleava taking a deep shot, got a receiver, and it's caught inside the 30. Dante Thornton into the end zone. 73-yard touchdown.
Strength of the defense changes.
Becht looking to throw, and it's intercepted.
Mello Dotson with the pick, and he takes it all the way back.
Miners showing blitz. They do blitz. It's play action from Bryson looking down the field. He's got a crossing route across the middle and a big play here out across the 30 to the 15, 10-5. Touchdown all the way. How about that? Tykeem Wallace on the touchdown reception from Davis Bryson.
Blitz coming off the edge. Klubnik almost sacked. Stayed on his feet miraculously. Room service downfield. An incredible catch and touchdown. What a time to be alive. Wow. TJ Moore.
Duke back at NC State territory. Murph to throw. Wolfpack bring just 3. Going for it all again. What a throw and catch again. This time it's Jordan Moore who makes it for the score.
Julian Stokes back to return. He is ultra dangerous. Cornell running a fake, and they pick it up. Robert Tucker still going. Tucker inside the 20. Tucker goes all the way. Fake punt for a touchdown.
They hand it off and get it back to Bachmeier. The man wide open is Claiborne, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. 44 yards. Razzle-dazzle by the home team.
Here comes pressure. Wimsatt stands tall. Man coverage to the corner of the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Jamari Macklin. The transfer from North Texas finds his first score of the year, and he comes up big in his 4th quarter in Neyland.
Maybe the idea was for Green to push it a little further outside.
Troy is second in the conference in third down conversions, and they will convert and get a big chunk. It will go for 6. Gerald Green out of the backfield. He scored a touchdown rushing and now 1 receiving. And you talk about a big play for the Trojans.
Fake it to Houston. Braxton looking. He has time. Looks for Fitzpatrick, who pulls it in. And this time he makes sure of it. Christian Fitzpatrick in single coverage over there, and Braxton delivered a beauty.
2nd and 8. Downfield in stride. He's got George. Touchdown, Canes.
Pick right there.
Arnold. Plenty of time. Now flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run. He's got a man. He's got it.
J.J. Hester is going to the house. 90 yards.
First down, Teron Keith with a big hole. There he goes. Touchdown, South Florida. It is their 4th rushing touchdown.
Central did it last in 22. The year before that for South Carolina State here, Walker Harris, who has gotten into a nice groove in there, right into the hands of Chauncey Spikes. Can he outrun the defenders?
Give it to him, yes.
Oh, boy.
Touchdown. That's how you finish a run after catch.
What's going on? And he's not reading the coverages very well.
No gain, so still 10 yards of passing total. Washington burst through the middle. Washington end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Almost untouched. Mike Washington scores for the Aggies.
And this is why I said not to panic.
Which helped break that up at the end. So 3rd down here for the Penguins.
Brungard standing in the pocket.
Oh, he's got room.
Room to step
He's got
up.
room.
Gets around the edge. Can he get down in? Cut back down to the end zone. Touchdown, YSU. Bo Brungard electrifying with the legs late in the 2nd half, and the Penguins have a chance to regain the lead here before halftime.
deadly combination right there.
Mack taking a shot to the end zone. It's caught. Dropped it right into Rico Scott to cap off a 16-play Alabama drive.
And Mike Roach, the referee, went all the way over to the sideline to take an earful from Kirby Smart. Dylan Bell down the sideline and out of bounds near the 5. He's thrown for 306. 10 seconds on the play clock. Still the 2 timeouts. Not much pressure. Jennings, side of the end zone. Touchdown! Roderick Daniels Jr.
The snap into the shotgun is at the 10. Here now the crossing route and up the field. Wide open. Rex Steiner. They're chasing him. He's not going to get there without anybody touching him. Touchdown. Touchdown. What a beautiful throw by Tyler Huff. 85 yards.
Levis under center. And he will hand off, and here's a big explosion run for CMU. And the chips are going to keep rolling with Miles Bailey.
You go back to those junior college numbers and saw that he threw for almost 4,600 yards in 2022. He uncorks a deep one here, trying to get JoJo Phillips. How about a big touchdown for BYU?
42 yards rushing on 10 carries for Matt Childs today. 1st and 10 Brown from the 38 of Cornell. Wilcox going to try for the end zone. Miller's open, caught, touchdown Bears.
Great job by Jake Wilcox as he checks off to the left side and then finds Miller on the right side, wide open, streaking down the sidelines for a Bears touchdown.
4 down territory for Colorado. Sanders flushed out of the pocket again, hit as he throws downfield, and the catch is made. Travis Hunter, juking, scoring. Colorado finally on the board.
Play action fake. Battiato looking for the deep ball. It is perfectly placed right over the head of Evans, and Holden Willis snatches it out of the air. Holden Willis, the prime target for the Blue Raiders on a touchdown.
In this 4th quarter, they've scored 17 points unanswered to tie it at 20. Wilson finding daylight. Touchdown Charlotte.
Rules and regulations that won't cause us to be sued for antitrust violations, and we're just at that point.
Bazelak once Fannin, what a catch! What an adjustment from Fannin! Another highlight reel to add to his highlight reel! Wow! You like that, Commiss?
That was very much so.
Esco again looking to throw, stands in, fires downfield, looking for Brown, makes the catch, makes a man miss, still on his feet, inside the 20, Sincere Brown inside the 5, down to the 2. How about the catch and run for the big fella, 6'5", Sincere Brown.
And a long throw back to Hagans from Peyton Jones. Jones out there now trying to block for Hagans, who's past the 40-yard line. Hagans with a chance to take it all the way. No flags down. Touchdown, Duke.
Wow. How about this?
To Sam Houston. Just 7 yards in the first quarter so far for Louisiana Tech. What a catch behind the back! Are you kidding me, True Edwards? And zooms! Are you for real? True Edwards trying to house it, and does! And it started with a brilliant catch. He takes it 86 yards for an explosion.